So I'm going to be showing you around the controls for your new Honda CR-V SE Plus sat-nav. So I'm going to start with the touchscreen display. So on the touchscreen, as you can see, we've got sat-nav, your phone connection for when you have paired your phone up, audio, your settings. So start with sat-nav. Nice clear screen. So if you do go out and about, you get nearby restaurants, shopping, petrol stations, but for the sake of just setting a destination, we're going to click on address. Spell postcode. For example, if I use our postcode here, so tier 3, 3BD. You can enter a house number if you want to, but you don't have to. You can click done to skip this bit and then click go. So let's start a new route. So that will calculate at the top, and once it reaches 100%, it's ready to go. If you don't like the sat-nav to talk to you and you prefer it to be on silent, this one just here will mute the sat-nav, and the same one to unmute it as well. And then to end the destination, nice and easy, just click on the X button. If you come away from the sat-nav page to change the radio station, all you have to do is click on nav again and it will take you back to the same page. So I'm just going to click on the X there to get rid of the sat-nav. So next I'm going to show you how to pair a phone up via Bluetooth. So we're going to go settings. You've got phone, audio, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. So to set a phone up, I'm going to click on the Bluetooth/Wi-Fi option. And you'll see on the drop down, second down is Bluetooth device list. So if I click on that, it will show you there's nothing at the moment, so we're going to add Bluetooth device. So it says on here, make sure Bluetooth is on and set to discoverable on your mobile phone. So at this point you would go into the settings on your phone, make sure you are discoverable, and then click continue. It won't find anything, I don't think, because there's no phone in the car. However, if there was your phone in the car, it would search for your phone and it will appear on here. If it was an iPhone, for example, it would say iPhone, then you would click on iPhone and it would pair up. Okay, so audio. So at the moment this will come up with what's been on last. So it was on DAB last. To switch it to another form of playing, so i.e. the CD player, iPod, that sort of thing, we just click on the source button there. It will then come up with FM, DAB radio, CD player, your iPod, Bluetooth. So however you want to play music through to the phone, through to the system. But this option I'm going to show you how to actually work the DAB radio. So you've got a little tab here. If I click on that, it brings up some preset ones. But what I'll do is I'll show you how to preset your favourite ones to your new car. So if you click on menu, which is on the button here, assemble list, so bring all the list up. It comes up in area, but what I tend to do is usually click on all assemble so I can see all the radio stations. And for example, let's have a look. So I like Capital, so what I would do is it works like a copy and paste option. So I'm going to hold down on Capital for a few seconds, use the back button, which is just underneath menu just there. So I'm going to use the back button, I'm going to go back to that page, use the folder here, the little tab, bring that up, and what I'll do is if I hold down there, as mentioned, copy and paste. So I held down for a few seconds and it pasted the one I wanted it to. So Capital is now at the top. So as you're driving along, if you've got some once you have got your presets there, you can actually use the arrows to skip through your favourite preset ones that you've done. Or obviously you can just click on this little tab here and it will bring up the ones that you've copy and pasted and set onto your preset page. Okay, and then once you have connected your Bluetooth, once you do click on phone, it will bring up your phone book, your recent call history, obviously once you have paired up a phone as well, so that's what that tab 4 is there. If you want to enter a CD player, the eject button is just alongside the bottom there. So you can see the monitor pops up and the CD player is hidden nicely there. Once you put a CD in, it will close automatically, but of course I haven't got a CD to put in, so I'm just going to use the same button there to close the monitor. Okay, so down here you've got your dual zone climate control. So you've got the buttons at the speed it comes out at there, your air conditioning, so AC off or AC on. This dial here is the temperature. At the moment they are set the same, but if you want to set them differently, The passenger then uses their side, and that is when you'll see they are different because you can set them to different temperatures. This one is your heated rear windscreen and heated door mirrors as well, which is especially useful at the moment with the cold weather, of course. And then you've got your on and off button there, nice and easy. So your lights, you can use them manually. I tend to line mine up to auto, just like that. And what that will do is it'll sense when it's dark, put your headlights on for you. And then your fog lights are actually this one here. So you've got your rear one, which you turn twice to turn your rear one on and just once for your front. And then your wipers, it's up for a one-off wipe, one for auto. And this is how you change how sensitive you want them on auto. So you can see that's lined up to plus, that's the most sensitive. And then to the minus for not too sensitive. And then of course just down for the different speeds like so. Down here, that's your eco button. So that will appear on the dashboard just there. So that will help save on fuel in the long run, personal preference. But it will restrict you from pulling out too quickly at junctions. This one is your hill down descent, so it does apply the brakes for you when you're going downhill. This one's your parking sensors, so as long as your green light's on, it means your front and rear parking sensors are on too. This one's your electric folding door mirrors. This one is to stop passenger and people in the back playing with the windows, and then of course you've got central lock in there as well. Okay, so moving to cruise control and speed limiter. What we do, nice and easy, is if I click main, you can see just here, there's a circle. I'm trying, it goes a bit blurry on this camera. There is a circle just there that appears. So if I click main, it will disappear. And again, when I click main, it appears. So what I do, if I want to use cruise control, I get to the speed I want to get to, click on main to make sure that a circle appears on the dash, and then all I do is push down on set. If I was doing 60 at the time, obviously it will set at 60, but if I want to go to 65, I'll just use the up button 5 times. If I want to come back down to 60, go back down 5 times as well, because that's up a mile per hour and down a mile per hour as well. And then to cancel it out, foot on the brake, or click main again to turn cruise control off. Speed limiter though, so at the moment that circle, which is just there, is cruise control. But if I push that button in, it will change to speed limiter, which you can see says LIM. So with speed limiter, do exactly the same. Get to the speed you want to get to, push down on set. But what you can do is you can see there it's changing. So let's say it's 30, honestly 30 miles an hour. So especially useful if you're going through somewhere with speed cameras. What you do is you still use your accelerator, but it will stop you from overriding the speed limit. And then again, to get rid of that, click main. So down here, you've got a power outlet. Underneath the armrest, you'll find 2 more USBs, a HDMI and power outlet. More useful as well for charging phones and stuff on the go. You've got your glass holder in here. If you just lightly touch it like so, there is a clip in there. This is a mirror, so that's for the back, so if you need to keep an eye on anything on the back, that is really quite useful. And then you've got your volume controls on the steering wheel, or using the button, of course, on the display. Once you've paired a phone up, you've got 3 options here, which these buttons you push towards you. So you've got answer, hang up, and voice recognition if you want to make a call. Okay, hopefully that is everything. However, if there is anything you're unsure of, please feel free to drop me an email or give me a call.